I think it's really interesting for us whenever we go outside the works of Shakespeare. And this one is kind of 60, 70 years after Shakespeare in France. And this is a neoclassical work, which is what the French tragedians were particularly interested in. So in a way, it's quite different to Shakespeare. It's much more formal. It has much clearer structure to it. With Shakespeare, and our audience would particularly seen this year with Henry IV, is that there's a lot of subplots, and Shakespeare's really interested in quite a diverse social strata.
The French have taken on a much more disciplined look at it, and taken the Greek idea of the three unities. You know, it all happens within 24 hours, it all happens in the same place, and the same story is told. Some, comic character doesn't come in and talk about how he needs to go to the toilet. It's just the same energy, and so it has a sort of intensity and sort of discipline about it that is really quite explosive.
It's a very compact and pressurised world. There's not a word out of place, there's not an idea out of place, whereas Shakespeare can be much more vigorous and much more a kind of portrait of a society. This is much, much tighter and quite a different experience, I think. I think a complementary one, but you can imagine that the French would have found Shakespeare absolutely chaotic and undisciplined, when we of course relish that and we know how disciplined it is, and within the works of Shakespeare there is an incredible structure to all of them, but not as overt as this particular work. But what's been pleasing already is the audience is really responding to that and really enjoying the pressurised, compact nature of the storytelling. And so I think it's a great thing to be able to play the two things and be able to kind of enjoy both of them.